Hello my fellow YouTubians, this is PoolSharkWizard, and today, we're going to be doing some XP farming. I've found this little area over here that I've already set up. I'm going to probably build a house around this area here, but let me show you guys what I'm talking about here. So I've ended up finding this dungeon, and I've created ourselves a nice little XP farming system. Now I broke into this ravine here, and I can show you guys that a little bit later, but we got some lava falls, we got a ton of water, but I'm gonna run up to where the meat and bones of this joint is, the meat and potatoes rather, if you will. So we're just going to jump up here, we're going to go up the ladder, and it is definitely cool. Now, as I mentioned before, I've never done anything with the enchantments, but that is the idea behind this. And I've created ourselves a little XP farm here. So let's hit F3, find out how many mobs we have sitting there. If you look at the E, we have 123. So we have 123, 124 mobs. So let's go open up the floodgates and see what happens. We're just gonna head down the ladder here. Now I know there was definitely more in here, so maybe some of them despawned. But yeah, right behind here is where I found a mob spawner. So I'll go show you guys that real quick. Now I've blocked it off like this. I plan on making this a piston door. So here we go. We found ourselves a nice little mob spawner, and it's a skelly one, which is awesome. So I will go out here and I'll close it off again, like so. Let's take a look up top and see where we're sitting at. F3, we have 128 in there. So guys, prepare. It's gonna be fun. Here we go. Yeah. Oh goodness, how awesome is that? That is sweet. Now I found this idea through Paintball Duke, who actually found it through Coestar, I believe. So I've set it up so it's only a one hit. Now I started out with just one level. Oh, I can't hold down it. Okay, I guess I gotta keep on clicking. But I found this Paintball Duke. He's a good friend of mine. I met him at Minecon, and he did this XP farming thing, and he got the idea from Coestar, which I also met him at Minecon. In Coestar, if you guys have heard of Co's Quest, it's the same guy. So it is definitely cool. I started out at level 1, and we are now at a level 12, and keep on going up. Let's throw down F3 here. Oh, how did I get hit there? That's alright. How am I getting hit there? That's a little strange. Is somebody attacking me from behind? I don't know. Oh well, doesn't matter. But here we go. Who is hitting me? You know what? I need to eat some food. So let's just eat some food here. Inventory. Let's bring down the beef, or the pork chops rather. That's why I'm dying. Let's just fill this thing up. Well, not really fill it up, but get a good start on it anyways. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I think I'll probably end up doing a cool builds with PSW to show how to make this thing. Now remember guys, I started out at a level 1 and we're now at level 18 going on 19. Okay, let's just take a look at the inventory here. Alright, so right now I have 30 arrows, 34 bones. Let's walk in here and see where we end up. And I'm going to switch this off so it will collect more mobs up above. Let's take a look. So let's see, I got 64 arrows there plus another 10 bones. I got 64 plus 24. Oh, and here's another stack of bones also. Is there any more arrows? Nope, that looks like it's about it. So guys, stay tuned and I will show you guys more of what I discovered down here. But this is just the start. This is Let's Play Pool Season 2. And I hope you guys enjoy this. And keep an eye out. I will do a cool builds with PSW on this thing. So stay tuned guys. Hey guys, we are back, and I noticed when I was watching the last video, that I missed a stack of arrows across the bottom. But here is what is basically a duplicate of the one that we have in our Let's Play world. I'm in creative here, and I've gone ahead and pieced together a cool builds for this one. So guys, enjoy the following clips on how to actually build this, and I'll see you guys soon. Hey guys, we are back, and this is a diagram of what the XP farming system looks like. So if you guys want to freeze the video here, you can and take a look at that. Otherwise, I will leave a link in the description to my Facebook page that also has this screenshot in it. So guys, go ahead and watch that, and now let's get on with the videos. Alright guys, we are back, and what I've decided to do is, I mentioned doing a cool build with that dungeon mob trap, so with the XP farm. So that's what I've done. That's what I'm gonna do right now. I mocked up a dungeon here. Now typically, and we are in creative mode here, so this is in my test world. We have some other cool builds over there that we've done before. But anyways, this mob spawner is going to, or this dungeon, alright, that's what it's called, dungeon. This represents a 7x7 dungeon. So if you count right down here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 7x7 basically, and the way we're going to start it out is, you guys will come across these, and typically they're going to be in 7x7s or 5x7s or something like that, but let's just jump right into here. So basically this glowstone is going to represent the spawner. So we were searching around a cavern, we found this dungeon. Just pretend, use your imagination. So here is what is going to be the mob spawner. And to start it out, what we're going to do is we're going to go down 2 levels. So there's 2 levels right off the get-go. And this is in creative mode, so of course it's going to go a lot faster. So we're 2 levels down. I'm going to finish clearing this out, and then we'll be back. Alright guys, and here's a key to it. So this is our mob spawner. And you don't want to hit the actual mob spawner, so you want to clear out 2 levels below it. Now the next part that we're going to do is we're going to dig a pattern that goes straight down right below the mob spawner, which is right here. That should be right below it, right in the center. Okay, and we figure out where we want this thing to funnel to. So I've done like a part roof there just so I know which way I want to go here. And the pattern that we're going to dig out is 1 right below it. Then we will take these out. We'll go 1 right in like this. We'll go 1 more back. And if everything lines up right, it should look something like this. So it has this pattern, and you just keep on moving out, moving out, moving out till you finally get to this point. Now for the center of it here, and I'm actually gonna try to take a picture of the diagram that I have set up. What we'll do here is the 2 water blocks will go in the corners there, and we're gonna want to go back 3 spaces into the wall. So there's 1, 2, and here's the 3rd space right there. And another part that I tend to do is you could leave these blocks there, but I like to take these blocks out. That way it just seems to go faster in my opinion, but you know, to each their own. So once we are back to this point, then we'll just start digging up. And of course it's gonna look like this because we don't have anything built up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to pause it and build our tower going up so you guys can see what it is, and then we will continue from there. Alright guys, we are back, and I've done it this way as just a guide. You guys can also look at I'm going to try to get that diagram in here. But basically how it is we want to go 12 signs up on this side, and this is going to be a whole free fall side. So the right side is all free fall. And I've just thrown down the cobblestone blocks to mark where the signs are going to go, and the glass blocks along this side are going to mark out where the water goes. So let's get it started. Now the first sign that you want to place down is going to be right here, and the second one is going to be right here. What this is going to do is when the water blocks are placed here, it's going to bring the water into here, push the mobs down, and it's going to stop right here. And the water should bring them up to the top. And the easiest way to do this would be as you're going through here, I'm going to throw down the water source blocks in the corners, and see how that just sucks them in like this. Now the easiest way to do it is wherever there's glass, we're going to put a water source block. Wherever there's a block, we're going to put in the signs. But because I'm in creative mode, and you can just keep on working this the whole way up, so you'd be jumping and throw down a sign, throw down another bucket of water, throw down a sign, so on and so forth until you get to the very top. So what I'm going to do is I am going to cut the video for now and finish going all the way up to the top here, and then I'll show you guys the next step. Alright guys, we are back, and as you can see, we've made it all the way to the top here. This sign right here, we're going to throw down one more water source block here, but before we do that, we want to throw down a sign right here. And the reason we're throwing down a sign here is because that way when this final water source block is placed, it won't go into the drop area. So we are going to throw down this water source block right there, and see how it pushes me over to the side just like that, and then the mobs will fall down here and bust an ankle basically. So that's how that part is going to go. Now we'll replace this piece of glass right here, and right there that's set up. So now the mobs will spawn out here, they'll splash into the water, they'll go into the funnel, into the mob-evator there, and then drop down here. Now I went up 12 on this side because that is about what I figured out for using a stone sword. When they fall down here, I can just hit them with one hit of the stone sword. The stone sword actually does damage of 2.5 hearts, so it's quite a drop for them. Once they land here, then it's just a one hit. Alright, so now the next part we're going to do is we are going to wire the redstone up. So I'm going to go get that prepped, and I'll show you guys that part of it. Hang tight. Okay guys, we are back, and I've gotten my other supplies here. First thing we're going to do is throw down a lever. We're going to throw down the lever right there. we're going to throw a piece of redstone right behind that lever. The reason we're doing that is because that acts as a switch. So when the switch is down, the redstone goes on and off, just like so. And then what we'll do here is we will do some vertical wiring. So you can take a torch here and you can throw down torches every other block. And I've gone ahead and already put ladders down. This is just my setup. There's different setups to it, so you can do it about whichever way you feel comfortable doing. Now what this should do is when we flick this switch, that torch should now come off. And it does come off. So the redstone is lit up, the torch is lit, and it just goes every other one. So if you can see the torches, how it switches every other one like so. When you flick that thing back on, now they're going to swap out. So the next part of it, what we're going to do is we're going to run some we're going to throw down a piston. And I forgot to grab the piston. Now I think you could probably use a trapdoor in this part as well, I think, but we will check it out. So let's just grab a piston quick. Piston right here. Get rid of that part. And placing the piston, you want to make sure that it is facing towards you, just like so. And then we can just replace this cobblestone and glass again right here. And of course you guys can use any material you want on this whole thing. Like I said, I just did it as a demonstration, easy way to count, all that sort of thing. So what we're going to do now is the piston is not hooked up as of right now. So we want the default of the piston or the trapdoor, whichever one you want to use, to always default as being open. So right now it's shut off, and when we go down and flick the switch, the piston should be open. So we'll open this thing like that, and let's hope that this worked. And yes, as you can see, the piston is now extended. So what this is going to do, the reason it's so high up, and you can have this thing travel quite a ways if you'd like, is because mobs, I think to respawn more mobs, I think it has to be over 8 blocks away. Well, we are way over 8 blocks away. So what'll happen is the mobs will sit up here and collect and collect and collect, and they'll keep on spawning because it's such a distance away from the actual spawner part of it. So as you can, they'll just keep on collecting there. And now I will go flick the switch off, and it kind of stinks because I can't have the actual mobs in here. But right now you can see the piston is once again retracted. So that opens up the area, and all the mobs will fall down, get the damage happening, and then cause a one-hit kill with the stone sword. Now, if the higher you go up, the more it can be, the more damage that they'll cause. But I just set it up for a stone sword. You could actually go up higher on this, and you could go like a few more blocks higher or so for a fall, and it will actually just be like a one-hit kill with your hand. But this is the way that I have the other one set up. I have ladders running all the way up to the top, and of course this is all dug out into the mountain and that jazz. But we'll go back to the Let's Play world, and you guys let me know what you thought of this. Hopefully it's helpful. I'm going to try to get that diagram in here again. So when you guys see the diagram, you guys can just like freeze on that, and hopefully that'll work. I'm not sure if it will or not. We'll see. But we're going to go back to the Let's Play world again and see how this thing works. Hey guys, so as you can see in the default mode, the piston is extended, and all the skellies are collecting up here. I'm not sure there's too many. There's only 15 currently, but you can just keep that thing going and collect a bunch like we did at the very beginning. I also just noticed something. I was watching the first video of this and noticed that when I said there wasn't any more arrows, there was another arrow across the bottom. So yeah, from the first haul, oh, I can't even walk, come on, there we go. From the first haul, look at that, we got 2 stacks of arrows, 2 stacks of bones, and a little bit more of bones and arrows. So what we're going to do here is I'm just going to flick the lever. We have more skellies going up. Now I'm just going to flick the lever, bring down those mobs, see how the lights switched, and then there we go. They're all dropping down, and there's not too many of them, but it's just going to be a one-hit kill. So we'll just do that, and that's how we will end this video. But guys, yeah, please let me know what you guys thought of this video. Yes, it's a mixture of cool builds and also of the Let's Play world. I was going to do them in 2 different videos, but I was like, you know what? No, I'm just going to do them all together. So the video is probably longer than usual. But how did we get for a good haul here? We got 14 bones out of it, 16 arrows, and that looks like about it, unless I'm missing more. But guys, this is PoolSharkWizard. Thank you guys for watching, and have yourselves a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.